Let's get started.
Let's get
My nigga,
started.
you could do it too.
Yeah.
Turn me up.
Turn me up, feel me?
You can do it too. My nigga, you can do it too.
Oh shit,
do it too.
hold on.
You can do
Let
it
me
too.
refill my cup.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, yo. Never in a million years I imagine I get my thrills by listening to squeals of the PJ wheels. As we land, I duck down, I stick my head up, my dick is being sucked down by a bitch who what now? I look at my eyes and the eyes are like an orange star. Look at the reflection of my foreign car, the R&R. I stick my feet out, you know the babes that's made of ill. You know the new shits with Nego face right on the hill. I wasn't marching band, I was a skateboarder. Jesus made wine, I couldn't make water. Oxymoronic, I'm here to destroy all you hate hoarders. You niggas was cool in school, now you niggas take orders. I'm not dissing your job, but now you listen and nod. Somehow the limit shit, I know this position is odd. Don't gasp for air, you can turn blue. Look Excel, nigga, trust me, you can do it too. You can do it too, young love.
I know what's going on.
Do it too, young love.
Hold on, my tag missing and shit.
What you do, young
I know. I moved some files around. I've been cleaning up.
It don't matter if you do drugs or even if you do slugs.
You feel me?
You can do it too, young love.
I did it, you could do it too.
I know niggas is like there's no returning when I bought that white 5/5. So white that the cokeheads just might try sniff. I ordered the Phantom Coupe, that's smoke pipe gray, and the interior was like crack rock beige. At least that's what it looked like when it was on that page. I combed the whole brochure and it did not say, oh well.
Okay.
Life's a bitch, but not too.
Sorry guys, I'm getting my tag right. You know I gotta get my tag popping.
I make the world cream and scream while I'm getting my cream. I'm coming to America. Call me Prince Hakeem.
Yes sir.
It's kind of weird.
Alright.
Cause it's our dream.
Yeah.
We back.
These type of visions. Since I was teen, I told my teacher what I saw. She said I miss Bazine.
Alright.
Oh.
Change up the vibe real quick, you know. Well, we on episode 4.
Episode 4.
New Decks and Chili. We back.
Yeah, a month, huh? Look at that.
Yeah, it's been a month.
Look at that.
Yeah, hold on. We just gonna get straight to it.
I should have brought and chili. I should have brought like a little cupcake for the 1 month, but nah, we're gonna keep that for the 1 year.
Maybe. We'll do something. I ain't tripping on all that. But yeah, episode 4. New Decks and Chili, we back.
We back and tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe perhaps a little bit stressed too.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. We in the middle of a move right now. It's just a little crazy. I'm not going front.
Lots of emotions, guys.
Yeah,
Deep, complex emotions.
It's cool. I'm excited. Like I said, it's been a shit ton of work. But, you know, we getting it going. I'm not tripping too much.
Yeah, no, we're good. It's just, you know, how moving goes. And it's like... It's crazy. It's kind of like a spiritual thing too, you know. You're packing boxes, you're cleaning up your clutter, trashing shit.
Sure, if you want to look at it like that.
I always look at shit like that. There's always a renewal.
Yeah, we're a little in a weird space. Like we were supposed to record, been recorded. I was in Houston this past weekend. Shout out Houston. Houston's fire.
Shots.
Oh yeah, I don't need shots at Houston. That's just something else, man.
No, that's the good shots.
It's the air horn. Shout out Houston. Yeah. It was dope. I enjoyed it. It was cool. Like you said, you know, when we first got there, we heard some gunshots, but that was a little crazy. It was off over yonder. But
over yonder.
Yeah, over yonder. But it was cool. A lot of work. That's what I'm saying. Like in the middle of the move, hit that, do some music, making beats, engineering.
It never stops. Like
really
I feel bad about taking down the studio. I always feel like I should be working. I should be delivering shit. But like in the midst of all this crazy tornado of emotions, it's crazy, dude.
I was feeling like, fuck it, man. I was already about to start taking everything down. And I was like, man, you right. We can get one more in and record.
There's a will, there's a way. That's the title of this episode.
All right. Shoot.
Called
off
it.
Top. All right. I respect it.
Let's see.
Yeah,
We're
man.
not locked into nothing.
So how you want to do this? You want to get straight into hold on, get my mic adjusted. There we go. You want to get straight into the new music because we're supposed to be covering last Friday. We skipped last Friday.
I don't even know what the hell's going on. Where my phone at? Hold up.
No, it's cool. We'll start off on the top.
Really. Oh, I know. Okay, let's start from the top. We gotta get it out of the way because we're already late as fuck anyways.
Yeah. Which is the VMAs. That was last Tuesday.
Nobody talks about anymore. Who cares about the VMAs anymore?
I mean, it's for a different class of people. Like, I've seen other observation on it, like how we were feeling. Like, we were like, who the fuck are all these people? But
yeah.
You know, it's a new generation. People are young. You know, that kind of demographics for the teens. You know,
I was big on that. To me, VMA Day was like the biggest day for me. I'd watch that shit.
One thing I will say is the stars showed up because I was expecting like it to be like some just a bunch of unknown motherfuckers. No disrespect, but now the stars came out. It was pretty lit. Yeah, no. We're gonna get the right. Don't worry,
spicy.
I'm gonna trip on that, but.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I don't know if it's as cool as it used to be. Remember when the VMAs had all those, like, people would make out? It was just wild. It was just so wild. Kanye went up on stage. It was just wild. It's not wild like that anymore. There's more control over it.
I guess maybe. Like, there's, for a while, we tuned in late on it. We got the stream link.
It was hard to find that link.
Yeah, it was a little hard to find the link, but we found it. We tuned in a little late, but I didn't know who the host was. We found out it was Nicki Minaj. She did straight, but like, nah, it was just, you're right. It's like a little more controlled. It's less chaotic, unhinged, what kind of people look for in the entertainment shit.
Yeah.
But it was cool. Like I said,
it was cool.
I wasn't mad at it. You had a favorite moment from it?
To be honest, not really.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is something that we're going to remember for years.
No. We were expecting something about the 50 years for hip hop, but
it
was kind of all over the place.
No, it wasn't all over the place. They did a little thing. They brought out like the old school homies, but like just the backing tracks.
At first, you thought it was gonna be who? There was a performance.
Oh yeah,
you were like, oh no, there's no way.
Fucking Metro Boomin, Nav, A Boogie with the hoodie, and Sway Lee, I think. Yeah, that shit was like, I don't know, man.
And you were like, is this it? Was this the 50 years?
Yeah, I thought that was the 50 years. I was like, this is mad disrespectful. But the whole VMAs was mad disrespectful to the hip hop. Like, MTV was never for that crowd anyway. And like I was saying, when we were watching it, I think only they took on hip hop because Eminem was at the forefront at it at the time when we were loving that shit. And so they had no fucking choice because he's the hottest white commodity at the time. So it's like MTV gotta follow that shit. But
they
MTV,
brought Eminem? No, they didn't.
No, I'm saying in our heyday when we loved the MTV Awards and all that shit, TRL and all that shit. It was a time
they'd maybe bring in Jay-Z, right?
Yeah, there was a moment. That's what I'm saying. Like, they had to embrace hip hop because it was such a force. Like then, like now everything's so global. Like it was more focused on.
It was more international music.
Yeah, like Afrobeat, Latin. What else was the other one? K-pop.
Okay. Right. It was big on international. There was a moment where we were like, who are these people?
And it was crazy. And one of the dudes, not the Stray Kid ones, I think the Stray Kids was the one that sucked. Niggas was on there breathing. You know, they was all out to like, it felt like somebody muted their vocal
Somebody
tracks.
was struggling. They were struggling. Somebody fucked up. Somebody fucked up.
That shit was hilarious.
Help your boys out, bro.
But the other Asian dudes that perform,
fire the engineer.
Yeah, right. Fire that engineer.
Damn, that's a very important job to have. Respect the engineer too.
But motherfucking, they were like the ones that went before those other guys went when they had a little hip hop section. It was all lip sync, you can tell, but like. Shit was like...
Shout out to the K-pop people, man. They really just blend all genres in one song.
That was crazy to me to see like them doing an old school hip-hop kind of section of the song. I'm like, damn, like hip-hop has came a long way. It's like not even like exclusively black anymore. It wasn't exclusively black really like that, but you know what I mean. Like
that's why now the dancehall Afrobeats coming back up.
Not coming back up. It's taking over. I don't think it was here before like that.
No.
Dancehall and like that type sound was, but nah. Not really. Speaking of the dance, I guess it wasn't really dancehall, but the bongos performance, fire.
I think it was fire. Cardi gave it.
Yeah, Cardi was working. She was working hard. She was working. Because I think, you know, the whole Nicki fucking beef.
Yeah.
She wanted to come in there and show like, yo,
deliver. You're not going to slack.
Yeah,
like,
she really brought the energy. I thought that was possibly the best performance of the night.
And then Nicki also did hard on her performance too.
She went hard at the end with the new diss track. I thought that shit was fire. Like, yo, like, fuck y'all bitches.
That shit was hard. That shit was personal. But then they said that, like, Nicki and Megan had left already. They didn't even watch her shit.
It don't fucking matter. matter, bro.
It's
I
the
got my
energy
shit
game,
off.
bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit was hard.
You're hosting that shit. Of course you gotta deliver. She killed it. Doja's performance, which I hate to say this, but I feel like it was one of the better performances.
Everybody seems to like it. It didn't strike me. I don't know what was going on. Like, I don't even remember it really.
It gave me a little bit of anxiety, not gonna lie.
I'm off the bandwagon for Doja Cat. I have vouched for a while ago when she was first started. I've rescinded my vouch. So, like, until, like I said, the album came out, she dropped a single. I don't want to jump straight into all the singles and shit. But
we were about to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Was that anything else on the VMAs?
Was there anything else? Oh, the camera that was always on Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's Taylor Swift show.
Apparently, there was somebody that was hired just to keep an eye on Taylor Swift because she's always the person that is always hyping everybody up. She loves all genre. And then I realized you and Taylor Swift have more in common than I thought. She loves music like you do. Like, she just loves... But, dude, you see other artists, they're not hyping up the music as much as she is. She loves everything. I think,
like, they niggas were saying she was on some shit, though. She was lit.
She was a little bit on some shit. There was some shit.
Man. Respect to the Swifties. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, the whole thing. It was all right. Like I said, it was definitely the Taylor Swift show. She won basically everything that wasn't international.
She always wins everything lately.
But it was a cool thing. I'm more juiced for the BET Hip Hop Awards. October 10th in Atlanta. So it's
gonna be lit.
Yeah, we'll be there to some degree,
Maybe in the basement.
yeah, we'll see, But shout out to the VMAs, all the winners. Selena Gomez getting Afrobeat award.
I love Selena Gomez, you know that, but
she was the worst part of that song to me. Like,
there were so many amazing artists, which I also want to shout out Tyler with the water song, Make Me Water.
Oh, yeah.
With the dancing thing. I found out that Dro engineered it. He mixed it.
Shout out Dro, man.
He was like, mixed by Dro. I was like, this is crazy, bro. Like,
he killing the scene.
The friends are doing this shit. That's awesome. I love that song.
No, when we seen all the nominees for the Afrobeat video of the year, fire songs, everything fire. But as soon as I seen the Calm Down with Selena Gomez, and I was like, "Yo, this is the MTV Awards." She
the original Calm Down was good. Have you heard of the original? Yeah. The original one was already a hit. That's why she jumped on it.
Yeah, it was like the same reason they got Justin Bieber on that one song that blew
Snooze?
up. No, not Snooze. But that's what they're doing with that as well.
Which one was that one? I remember. Oh,
Essence?
Your Body. Which Dro mixed as well.
Yeah. I don't know if it's called Your Body, but whatever.
No, what was it called?
You don't need no money. I don't know. Anyway, but point is, shout out to all them. Congrats and shit. I'm waiting on the BET Hip Hop Awards. I want to see some respect on hip hop. Yeah. So shout out to that. You want to just like run the list, or you want to jump around? How you want to?
Whatever you want to do, man. There's no really.
Let's get into music. Let me skip the topic underneath that. We're gonna get straight to music. This past Friday, Diddy album dropped. It's amazing. A little long for me personally, and honestly, it's like it should have been a double disc, low key. Like
maybe
the first half of the album, it's all like that.
You see, grooving. Diddy is still old school. He wanted to drop a full long project, but nobody ain't got no more time to listen through that. I want to listen through that, but like I'm not gonna sit through it. Maybe while packing.
Maybe no, but that's what I'm saying.
Get some R&B on.
The second half of the album is like, that time of night type music. And the first half is like moving, grooving. And so it's like by the time you get after track 11, it's like it slows down. That's cool, but like that's some like we slowing it down type shit. I like the first part of it. Like probably the first. My favorite song on there is I'm gonna play it. Fuck it.
Just make sure you're still recording.
Still recording? We always recording, baby.
Okay.
Let me see. What's that song called? It is called What's Love. I'm about to play that right now. Hold on. Let me make sure my volume.
I like the beat already.
Let me turn this up.
Oh yeah, we off the grid.
Yeah.
No phones allowed.
Hold on, I gotta turn this up a little more.
Yeah. Fuck with me.
Yeah.
But yo, let me tell you my love story. Check this out.
Fighting demons, yo. Got your reasons, oh. Put that weight on me, baby.
Yeah, new Diddy.
We should repent. Hey, jump off the deep end.
Wait for the bass to hit. You know, that's my shit.
I love those chords, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
They came out of nowhere. See, it grabs you immediately. Like
a mean one. And I mean when I say that I'm done, but I fight for you, boy. Cause what's love if you can't drown in it? What's love if you ain't got in it? Tell me what's love if you don't spend time with it. Hey. They try, but they can't fuck with it. Not really, not really.
Yeah,
shit's fucking with us. Not
yeah. Shout
amazing.
out Nova. Everybody on the fucking album.
I don't know who Nova is. I need to find out because I'm like, I loved the voice. Like,
no, it was great.
I loved the vibe and like we were talking about. I'm like, man, like I want to rap music that like grabs you from the start. Yeah. And like you see with that, it's like the beat already grabs you with the bounce.
Yeah,
then those chords come out of nowhere. You're like, whoa, I'm in this. And then the vocals come in. Sold.
Yeah, it's a great album. It's called The Love Album, Off the Grid by Diddy.
Hey.
He's in the love era right now. Gave everybody back their publishing.
Which I heard from our friends, Ill-Advised Wise Guys, that he gave back the publishing, but it was like $200 worth, they said. I was like, what?
That was Mark Curry complaining about his publishing. But like, I think we talked about it a little bit off camera, obviously. But it's just how you use your publishing. That's
we always talking off camera.
Yeah, you know that. But publishing is lifelong money if you're exploiting your publishing correctly. You know what I mean? So it's like, he might have been making $200 a year off the publishing, but getting it back, he can flip that, put it in movies, put it in TV shows and shit like that.
That's what we were talking about yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, well if you get your publishing, like it's a matter of like how smart are you gonna be with that?
And that's,
like,
as musicians, that's what our legacy is. That's what you're able to pass down to make sure your estate is still eating off that type shit.
Yeah.
So
I think what they meant is like these songs are so old that they're not making that much money, but you can still make it, like put it on a trailer.
We're in
like
such a freaking era now of nostalgia. Like that's the type 100%. Of shit. Yeah, they're saying it's easily monetizable. What if somebody flips the shit and makes a new hit record?
Which is huge right now.
Yeah, that's what
Everybody's
I'm saying.
Doing this shit.
You being disrespectful, or not you, this Mark Curry guy, being kind of, I won't say ungrateful, but like, oh, I don't even want that shit. You burning bridges, like it's always about connecting, man. Just getting what's yours.
I gotta give my respect to Diddy, honestly, because him doing that is really a thing of like, I'm trying to be a better person.
Yeah, he's like, you know, I can't complain about these labels doing this shit if I'm doing the same shit. You know, whether people happy or not, he did a great thing, man.
He did. Shout out Diddy.
Fuck y'all niggas if you salty about that and exploit your publishing. Get that money. You feel me?
Yeah.
But who else? You say new Coi and Busta. Is it another song? I feel like no.
You know what? We missed that one. It came out like 2 weeks ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it's really good. I went back to it. I was like, it's super good.
Yeah.
Shout out Coi. Like I like her swag on it, and Busta always Busta is Busta. Like
yeah. He's been getting in with the women. Rappers lately. He has one, I forgot what the song's called with Bia. It's called Beach Ball or some shit. What is the Coi Ray one called?
I don't know what it's called. It's the only one with Busta.
Yeah, but she just dropped the EP.
Let me find that.
Yeah,
it's a single.
It's not up on Apple yet, man. You might have been hearing something.
No. I listened to it plenty of times.
Where, on Spotify?
Yeah.
Man, we don't rock with Spotify. We on Apple.
Hold up. I'm sure it's on Apple.
Then what's it called? Maybe it's under Busta Rhymes shit.
Luxury Life.
Luxury Life.
I think that's what it is. It's a Busta Rhymes song featuring Coi.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I went the opposite way. I thought it was a Coi song. All right, we'll play a little bit of it, see what's hitting like. You know.
The video is cool, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
girls is players too. Best believe in me, daddy, know what you about to do.
Secure another win just to bring it back and empower you.
The other dude I
Oh
was
my
with.
God.
Talking about the
I just realized his mix is so much louder than hers.
Never that, let me rap, fuck the cap.
He got a really
Girls
strong
is
voice,
players
though.
too. Remember that?
Yeah, you know just how to act. Oh yeah, you learn from the best. So that's a fact. If a nigga violates you, I'm a black.
Be cautious, was raised by teachers. That was
this how the whole song go?
Make them nauseous.
Kinda, yeah.
About the flaws, you know I'm gorgeous.
I liked it.
Nah, because you don't know the original song. That's what
I
I'm
know
saying.
the original song.
Who's on it?
I don't know who's on it, but I know that beat.
If you know the original song, you know who's on it.
I don't know who's on it.
It's fucking Jay-Z. What? Come on, man. Like, what are you talking
Let me get
about?
here in my corner. I'm timed out.
Yeah, man. What the fuck, man?
Oh,
Shout out to
shit.
Coi and Busta Rhymes. A cool flip, but
I liked it. But yeah, now that you said it's
Yeah,
Jay-Z,
man.
I'm like, oh, I don't know.
and it was a classic song to me. Now I gotta play a little bit of it because I got to. And it had Foxy
reference.
Brown on. Yeah, I'll give you the reference.
Fuck that.
Literally the same beat. Oh
I
shit.
keep it fresher than the next bitch. No need for you to ever sweat the next bitch.
That's even better.
But
I know the beat, though. I've heard this beat before.
I mean,
This is
you
where
get
you
the
heard
keys
it.
to the Lexus, but no driving. Got your own 96 something. The ride and keep your ass tight up in Versace. That's why you gotta watch your friends. You got to watch me. They get
Jigga.
out the shit.
Yeah, Jigga. I'm always doing that. I'm always doing the Jigga ad libs on everything. It just fits perfectly.
Even I got it at this
Yeah,
point.
I'm sorry. It's a habit. Yeah, no. Shout out to Busta. I love Busta Rhymes. My favorite rapper. Like I put him
Busta's
at
great.
number one. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Busta. He did a special performance on like 2 years ago on the VMAs. It was like a
Oh, yeah, I
huge
remember
long
that. Yeah,
performance.
he
I
killed that.
loved it. It was the
Yeah.
best part of the VMAs 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Those type moments. I'm expecting that at the BET Hip Hop Awards because it's Hip Hop Awards. It's 50 years hip hop. They have to do that shit,
Oh
right?
my god, it's gonna be so lit. We gotta do
Yeah.
like a barbecue thing. Do a whole event. That's why I love the VMAs. It was like a whole event. Like call the homies in. Let's do that in Atlanta with BET.
Yeah, I'm with
Or
it.
get invited to.
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll see. Magic 3 dropped by Nas this past Friday also. I listened to it. Everybody's saying like, it's the best or comparable to Magic Part 1. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not the hugest late career Nas fan. Like, my favorite album from Nas is Godson and then Illmatic. So it's like people hate Godson for whatever reason. They hate on it, but
Illmatic, everybody loves.
it's a classic. We had that on vinyl. It's a great fucking album. But the Magic shit, like him on the more current beats. This Magic 3 has more like of the hip hop that I was looking for. I'm glad they ended on this note. I'm trying to be positive about it because you know how.
I was just waiting to see what you were gonna say about that. I'm quiet here.
I'm not going off the ledge.
But I'm like, let me not. Let me not.
I'm not going off the ledge on this one.
Let me not.
It's not even worth it. For real. Nah, it's dope. Like I was saying, like my endpoint is I would love to hear Nas with like an Alchemist or an actual New York producer to like take on the whole thing. And I would like to hear Hit Boy do this whole album thing with more modern artists as well. And I think he would shine a lot more
Okay, I
as
see.
well.
A different combo.
Yeah, different combo. They like, they can run it all day and that's great. Though I don't know if it was Magic or King's. I think King's the Disease. One of them got a Grammy. Like this 6 album run, this is the final of that 6 album with Hit Boy. It's like, all right, you got a Grammy, you got all this new respect. Shout out to y'all.
Time for a new era.
Yeah, man. Switch it up. Switch it up. Yeah, because I think, Nas was the one that was saying like he's encouraging these legacy rappers or the older rappers to still put out the music. Same shit we were talking about, like, yo, talk about your life. You don't got to be number chasing. Just put out the music and let the fans enjoy that and enjoy your progress over time or a evolution rather. And yeah, I think that is dope. But like, I think when people listen to the tapes, they're like, all right, this is cool, but it's kind of like, it's not necessarily that Nas that we're looking for. And that's what it makes everybody actually afraid. Cause it's like, damn, I don't want to put it together a project when I already have this legacy and it'd be like, oh, did I lose a step or not? And so I don't know. Shout out to Magic 3. I was gonna play a song from it, but I'm not.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Sleepy Hollow. Dropped Boy Meets World. Cool project, you know, on the more modern vibes.
Are we gonna talk about the new Doja?
Oh yeah, I guess that's a cool time. I don't really got much to say on it because I feel like I already planted my flag on my opinion on this shit.
It's a little better, but we still need more.
I don't think it's a little better necessarily. Like my
You're
whole
like,
thing
yeah, she's like not thinking she's
yeah, I
spitting
think
now.
she thinks she's spitting, but like, you know, that's what I'm saying. She set the expectation way too high, saying she's gonna bring it back on some rap shit. She should just drop what she was gonna. I get it, trying to prep your crowd for like a little bit of a sonic change, but like now I'm like, where the bars at? You spitting, and it's like, oh yeah, you talking about your life and it's real shit, but like, I guess my standard for bars is just too high, and like maybe for this incoming crowd that she's getting of new listeners, they don't really know about bars and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like her fans are gonna respect her for that, but like the real hip hop heads are like, we need more.
Yeah. I don't even know what the shit called. I'm moving on past that, but yeah.
Fuck, it's called Balut.
I'm still
it means
check
a
out
bird that's eaten alive.
Okay, whatever. But I'll still maybe like skim through the album and see what's the dilly.
A new Cleo Soul, which I love Cleo Soul.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the song. I just saw it. It's called Go Baby.
Not feeling it. Not even gonna play it.
It's gonna be some neo soul vibes.
Yeah, but it's not that great. Like, and honestly, that was really. I keep hearing the name, and I never really listened to her music, so that was like my first kind of introduction to her. And I was like, man, is this what everybody going crazy over? But apparently, she got better work than that. That's kind of the consensus.
No, I think she's. That's why I like her, because I think it's like a similar Chili vibe. Like, people love her, but she's not that well known. But she's always trying to like present a positive, good feeling, healing vibe.
Yeah, but
and it's only the girlies that are trying to work on themselves and like.
Well, I'm looking here on Apple. She got the whole album. Is this a single or because there's a whole album?
I
here.
saw that it's a single, but maybe there's a whole album.
There's
like I said, I don't really check on the albums.
9 songs, 30 minutes.
I'm gonna check that out on my own time while packing some boxes.
Yeah, man. I don't want to play too blind of a record. I don't know, you know, man. I can't just be playing nothing on here.
That's true.
But I'm looking through right now, trying to see what else I might have missed. Your girl Tori Kelly dropped a deluxe of Tori. I don't know when the first.
Much love to Tori.
Yeah.
Wait, Tory Lanez?
No, Tori Kelly.
Tori Kelly. Okay, much love to Tori Kelly.
Yeah. You seen Tori Lanez much? Yeah, I showed it to you.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, fucked up. All right, moving along.
I was like, denied.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
No, just
but Offset dropped a new shit.
Offset dropped a new single called Fan. I'm personally not a fan of this particular song, but I'm still super fucking hyped for the album.
Yeah.
Like, I think the visual element he putting behind it, I guess we're going to get to that topic of the stream and everything like that. But like I said, I'm an Offset fan first off, but like this song is kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's hard to classify things because people be like, no, it's actually this or it's actually that. I don't know, but that particular style of Southern music, it sounds right with some people and not so much with others. Like I said, I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah, even though I didn't really see the whole video or didn't listen to it, I always like Offset and Cardi, like...
automatic support.
Yeah, automatic support.
Offset did a live stream, 24-hour stream with Kai Cenat.
I loved that shit. I didn't watch the whole shit, but I saw snippets.
Yeah, everybody saw the
Fun.
clips. Yeah, it is dope. I think, it really elevated Offset as his, like, personal brand. Like, people like kind of fuck with him even more. Even though like Cardi and them, they together have kind of upped each other's personal brand. But this showed a new level to a younger audience as well. Because, Kai Cenat, he's running the kids right now. That shit that happened in New York.
He's killing the game. I'm really enjoying his content. He's a genuine
guy. Yeah, he was loving that shit.
I love it.
Look, babe.
I love it. I think it's a good vibe. I can't wait to link up.
Yeah, no, right? Shout out Kai Cenat.
And yeah, Offset too. He had a lot of fun. Sure. It was great. It was great. It was nice to see, like, he's so rich and famous that seeing him, like, just be a normal person was so refreshing. Like, he's a cool dude, man. Both of them.
Seen a video where Kai was saying Offset had texted him, like, just thanking him for the stuff, saying, like, life's been all crazy and stuff, which I can imagine.
Of course.
And so I think as human beings, that's what Kai Cenat was saying. Like, we're humans at the end of the day. Everybody, no matter what level you're at. You feel me? So it's like, yo, take some time to enjoy your life. And if you can monetize it at the same time, fire. But at the end of the day, just take some time to enjoy your life and be genuine in that. And really, that will refresh your life in a way that you can make better art if you're an artist, or just live a better life. You need that time. It's not all work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I feel like it was even good for Cardi and him. Like, she called him in the stream. She was like, I wish there was cameras on you 24 hours a day so I can see what you're doing.
I freaking bet.
I feel that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Crazy. But yeah, Kai Cenat, shout out them. You know what? I'm going to give them niggas an air horn. That's for y'all.
That was legendary. Like, the thing in New York that happened.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was legendary, dude.
Yeah, he's doing crazy shit. But yeah, what else we got? I've seen Tinashe on Zach. What does that say?
Zach Sang. He's another interviewer, podcaster. She was talking about songwriting. That, like, when she was signed to a label, they didn't really like her songwriting, which I think it's crazy because at the same time she was writing for other artists.
Yeah.
But whenever she would write for herself, they were like, they wouldn't push it, do something better, do something more like this and that. And it's just like, she was just talking about that. She was kind of complaining, but I thought it was an interesting topic to talk about because it's, I don't know. I don't know why that happens. Like, Tinashe is an amazing songwriter. Like I said, she's written for many people, and
yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one to tackle because I'm feeling like, you know, I'm a producer, but I've been thinking a lot like executive mind state, and sometimes you can write great songs for other people, but when it's for yourself, it's too much. It's a little too much. You know what I mean?
It gets complicated, and that's why I'm asking this question as this topic, because myself as a songwriter, I feel like I go through that as well. And it's like, what do y'all expect? Like, this is us. We're writing music basically for ourselves. We're just giving it out to other people. But for other people, it's good. For ourselves, it's not. Like,
maybe because it's so many factors go into that. You know what I mean? Like star power, perception, talent, look, all the crazy aspects, just so many things. And it's like, okay, like I said, she can write a song for whomever, and also, before I even get into that, the sweat equity of what she's doing is songwriting. So it's people are gonna push more towards that, whatever your sweat equity's in.
You gotta kind of make a choice.
Yeah.
You gotta make a choice. I understand that most artists are songwriters, but like in this industry, you kind of make a choice.
Yeah, you gotta make a choice.
I'm gonna be a songwriter. I'm just gonna give you songs and
all things. Like with Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
She had to stop songwriting.
She made a choice, and that's why it's working out for her. Now she has a big house, a beautiful family. Okay. Like
pocket watching. I feel you.
Yo, I follow her.
Shout out Victoria Monet. But yeah, you gotta
she's doing it right.
And like I said, the label is politics, favoritisms, budgeting, all this crazy type stuff. So
just gotta be on top of your business.
Yeah. And you gotta make those choices. You can't necessarily be on some like
you can't be what my dad says.
Both a little bit.
Yeah, that's what my dad says. Like, if you're trying to stand on two chairs, you're gonna fall or something like that.
My thing is, a man that chases two rabbits catches none.
Yeah.
So you gotta
make a choice. Stand on something.
Yeah, feel me? All right, cool. Shout out Tinashe. Still got a dope EP album thing. I haven't gone back to listen to it, but off that first listen, I did like it. She always drops some kind of fire.
She's good.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're just gonna run down this list. I'm like, aliens. I seen everybody was talking about it. It's like a hot topic as it was, but
it's not really a hot topic because that's what I'm saying. Like, now that they're finally saying like, oh, look, there's aliens, and like, let's take this alien out of a box and show you that this is an alien what do you say? Like carcass.
Yeah.
That's a strong word. But people are just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, we've already been pre-programmed to believe in all this robot takeover,
if
AI
you're surprised
takeover,
at this
aliens.
point, it's like, wake up. Like, what's wrong with you?
You know, I think, you know, it's just a slow prep for something a lot bigger. I don't want to get too conspiracy on here, but you know, this is just like, you know, oh, this is here. That's here. Like I said the other day, sorry to interrupt, but when I told you the other day on the radio or something, like they were saying NASA's trying to explain to the people about this UFO technology, but they're like, we need a shift in perception on how we perceive things to even understand what they're trying to explain. So I think this is just all steps
preparation.
Trying to get everybody ready for the next level.
Most definitely. If they're saying it right now to the audience, they already known about this for hundreds of years.
I don't want to get too deep on it.
Yeah, let's not get
Shout
too
out
deep
to the aliens out there. Oh, hold on. Damn, where my shit at?
There were some tiny baby aliens.
Damn, where the fuck my horn at? Yeah. Shout out to the aliens.
It's all love.
All sizes. Pause. So yeah, let's get it. Whatever, you know. Man, you got some crazy topics. What is Drake gifts at shows?
Haven't you seen that he's been gifting like Birkin bags and Chanel bags?
I think, you told me that. No, I haven't been seeing that. I'm not keeping up with Drake. I was only listening. Hold on, before you get into that, the fucking album, he pushed it back to Freddie's birthday, October 6th. Shout out Freddie. Love you, bro.
We didn't even talk about the new song.
I completely. That's what I mean. It's a forgettable song. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's a bad song. I think it was a song that was. Are we talking about Drake's song with SZA? What is it? Slime You Out. And the really hot topic around that is the whole Halle Berry shit. But the song itself is, I want to say mid. I think it's just a song that was from the album, and in context of the whole album, it will sound fire. But by itself, as a perceived single, especially like first single from the album, terrible fucking choice. But I think it was just like low key, this is the only song that's fully done, so let's just run it and
the
drop it.
hype with SZA. Remember when I saw that they posted it, I was like, oh my gosh, SZA.
Yeah.
Like,
not
it's
necessary.
It's a good late night song.
I think it was just a consolation prize because the nigga knew he was gonna push the album back. And so he's like,
here's something, let me finish this tour and give out more Birkin bags.
And because it's Drake, it's gonna do number one. It's gonna do numbers.
It's like, damn, no. Eric, he was Ubering, and he said that, like, he picked up a bunch of people for Drake's show out here in Austin.
Yeah, I bet.
And they were all saying, like, damn, like, this shit is expensive and blah, blah, blah. And, like, his stage was so many millions of dollars of investments and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, this man, Drake, is like Oprah at his shows right now. Giving out, who wants a Birkin?
Nah, he's just handing the shit out.
You get a Birkin. You get a Chanel.
I'm sure he can afford the shit. And he has a collection of them, I heard. Like, he collects Birkin bags, so I'm sure.
Making the ladies happy, I know I would be.
That's dope. At least making, it worth it for a few people. Not to say that it's not worth it, but these tickets
kind of like
the lottery.
Crazy. Just because you bought a ticket to Drake's doesn't mean you're gonna get a Birkin bag. But you gotta be cute. You gotta be giving him energy. You gotta be dancing, knowing his songs.
I guess, but shout out Drake. I'm still waiting on the album. Like I said, October 6th is the new date. We'll see if that holds. Everybody's kind of like, I feel like the steam trail is kind of dropped a little bit on the album anticipation because of him announcing it for 2 weeks and then a month later being like, it ain't done yet.
And here's this song.
Like it's so. I don't know, man. You set yourself up for really high expectations.
I would have given a little bit more heat on that first single, but regardless, Drake is Drake. Everybody's gonna be hyped regardless.
What I'm hoping for is that he did this shit on purpose because that's the least heat song on the album. So it's like everybody's like now lowering their expectations, but by lowering their expectations, a little bit of a higher expectation. I know it's a little weird, but
that makes sense though.
Yeah, so he's just like about to come back and hit niggas in the head. If he don't come back and hit niggas in the head for the dogs or for all the dogs or whatever the fuck the shit called, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be real upset.
But that's
no pun intended, because that's one of his songs.
Drake can afford that.
I'm upset.
He can afford to lowball because that's what I'm saying. Regardless, people are gonna be running that album.
Yeah.
On the day.
I am. For sure.
Everybody.
Then the bro want to drop his album on the same day, like when we move. I don't know. That's why I was like, this is it's tight. I know you might be watching this. Somebody, Adrian, shout out Adrian. I haven't gotten to the stems yet, but I'm about to. After the move, like I'm just gonna be in headphones.
Let me just say something.
What?
Even Victoria Monet changed her dates when Beyonce was about to drop on the same day. I feel like...
Yeah, but that's different. Those are artists competing at a certain level.
But an independent artist... I don't know,
as an independent artist, it'd be great to drop on the same day as Drake because everybody's already at Apple Music or Spotify looking for the new music. So after that, you're like... It's like... That's what I'm saying. I never understood people moving out the same day. Like, yo, it's not either one or the other in the stream era. It's like one after the other. And so it's like, okay, I'm done listening to this. Let me go see what else is out. Oh shit. As opposed to a week where nothing drops. And so like maybe you're an independent artist and you drop on that week and nothing drops. I'm listening to
then
2-3 albums.
You stand out as the independent.
No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like you think that, but it's like after 3-4 albums of trash, I'm like, ain't nothing come out this week. And I don't even get to that artist. So it's like, I skip it, but when some hot shit's coming out, like when the Diddy album came out last week, So Fire, the Sleepy Hollow, I didn't know who that was before I listened to the album just because it's out. I'm already listening to Diddy, so let me hear what else is hot. So it's like, I think it's a plus, but people think it's a minus trying to move around. But
let's see.
Fuck that. Compete. Compete. But yeah.
Spots in Austin.
Are we going straight to it?
What else? Is there more?
One more time. Okay, we making great time. We have 42.
I know, we're killing it.
Yeah. You want to talk spots in Austin? We are out of here. We're literally in the middle of packing. We got a container out here. There's boxes. It's chaotic, but we're wanted to, what is the word I'm looking for? Reminisce. Kind of appreciate our...
Just wrap this whole thing 15, up with 16 a nice
months
bow.
in Austin. Yeah. Wrap it up with a bow. That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, you tell me your favorite spot in Austin.
Ola May.
Oh, you're just going to go for the most expensive.
Yes. I looked at oh my God. That place is so good.
Yeah, it's fire. Ola May. Shout out Ola May.
Please. You will never, you look at it from the outside. It's a house. It's literally a house. They turned the house into a restaurant, but that restaurant is super high level.
Yeah, it's very high.
The chef came to our table to explain to us how he made the steak.
His family owns the place where the cows are. It's all family.
Yeah, it's a whole family business, and it's so worth it, guys. Yeah. Please do that. Treat yourself. I know it's expensive, but do that shit at least once for no reason. They'll come up to you. They'll be like, "Any special occasion?" No, just celebrating life. It's
the kind of place if you're going there. It's kind of expected that it's probably a special occasion.
And the way that we walked in hoodies and shit.
I'm gonna be comfortable wherever I'm at. We're just gonna celebrate life.
There were some people wearing tux.
No, it's a very fancy spot. But man, fuck that. I'm gonna be me.
Go for it. It's so good.
Yeah,
if you're in Austin, go to Ola May. Ola May. I got another one.
Oh, damn, right.
Wait, go. What you got?
I'm gonna say it's not really a place, but whatever lake we went to, that was my favorite experience, being out on a boat.
The yacht.
The water. Yeah, it was fire.
Get a yacht.
Or a friend that has a yacht. Or a friend that has a friend that has a yacht. Everybody become friends.
Yes.
But yeah, that was fire.
Which is also pretty easy. I feel like it's pretty easy to make friends out here in Austin. At least I felt like it was easier.
It's a very friendly place. I would tell everybody, this is a dope spot, I think, to raise a kid. It's really calm. It's chill. I feel like it has that coming of age kind of feel depending on the area you're at. Not necessarily always Austin, Pflugerville, Round Rock, the area that Blackerby was in. But yeah, I don't know if you want me to bleep that out.
It's fine.
I'll look at the edits. But
if you need a violin, go to Blackerby. Otis store in Austin for music. String instrument. We're the Otis one.
Oh, yeah, man. No, that one.
I'm not even part of it anymore.
That one building looks like it. The South store.
Oh my God.
No, I'm saying, you know how I felt about it. It's I need to freshen this mug up. Yeah. But shout out to Blackerby.
Wait. Yeah. Shout out to Blackerby.
What? Wait, what?
You got more stuff to
No, I was going hopscotch.
I was gonna be like, for Indian food, go to Clay Pit. They got amazing martinis. The Mexican martinis I recommend.
Yeah.
And their food is really good. They kind of changed their cooking lately, which we didn't appreciate as much, but still worth a try.
They did change up the menu a little bit. I think because they were just so popping, they went smaller in portion sizes to save money, which I get. But you know, we know the OGs, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
I don't really got nothing else. Like, man,
You got nothing else?
Like
You're not gonna even shout out HEB?
HEB is fucking awesome.
HEB is the thing that I'm gonna miss the most out of here.
Probably facts. Probably for real.
What are you talking about? HEB?
No, because I'm ready to just get to this next chapter. Honestly, like I said, I feel a little whatever, you know, it is.
Publix.
But like, just get to the next chapter of the shit. Like I said, Austin is cool, but it's a little too chill for me.
Okay.
Like I said, coming from LA, then going to Austin. It's like the frequency, the pacing of what I need. And then it's like, I keep saying, like, if you got your vocation figured out, you got to make sure that your location makes sense to your vocation.
Absolutely.
So it's like,
that's what I was going to say. Austin is a great place, really, like you were saying, to raise a kid, to live a good, comfortable life. Yeah. But like for people, first of all, for people that are trying to be entrepreneurs or like...
depends on the kind of entrepreneur.
Or like you're working for yourself. How do you say it? Freelancing. Like
self-employed.
This place is really hard for you to keep yourself motivated.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to generalize as this place.
But this is our experience.
You're talking about your experience. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm talking about my experience. A little ownership. I know you don't like to talk too much with ownership, but like...
I thought you were on the same page on that.
No, I was like, it's cool, like I said earlier about the whole thing, but generally speaking, like, I'm just over it. I'm ready to get to the next spot, get a little more moving.
A little more juice, a little more Red Bull, like I say, Atlanta's like a Red Bull infused city.
Yeah, it's lit. But that's what I'm saying. I want to be able to still be out the city, be chill, have those moments. I think it's the best of both worlds. And honestly, like I said, we need to just we're getting the home base set up so we can go international with this. Really.
Yeah.
That's really the plan.
Yeah.
But, you know, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. We did it. Not as hard as I thought.
I told you, it's not as hard. We just got to sit here and be ourselves, man, for 45 minutes. Yeah, 48? This is even longer than the other ones. It's the longest episode
we got so far.
Come on, man. When there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. Shout it out.
And chili.
We keep saying we're going to get the new tag. We are.
But it got to be the right. Every time
but even that, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'm with that. But we're going to have to get a tag too, because sometimes I got to just hit that shit.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting lately. I'm just out here talking shit. I'm like, and chili.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it, guys. Like, next time you see us, we're going to be in a whole different space. We don't even know what to expect, but we're going to be here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Not here,
I forget anything?
Here.
in your space.
Screen. In your screen.
I'm trying to think. Was there anything else we missed?
What happened this week even? Nothing happened. Know.
Like I said, I've been in a whirlwind between album mixing, beat making.
So much shit going on.
A lot. But anyway, yes. Good stuff. Very blessed, very grateful, very happy. And looking forward to turn up even more.
For the new chapter.
Yeah. Let me figure out what outro music I want to go with. How I want to end the vibe. You know what? I already know. I'm going to just go with the chill shit. You know, what? You want me to turn it up?
I don't know. Turn it up. I'm always down for turning it up. I'm always chill, man.
Man.
I'm always chill. I want to turn up for once.
All right, look. We out.
No friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers, man. You niggas ain't no kin to me, a fact. Yeah, you heard about me, you know me more than that.
Yeah, you feel me? We're gonna turn it up, right?
Hey, no friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers, man. You niggas ain't no kin to me, a fact. Whoa, I was known for snapping when I chat before the app. Stood on everything I said and never took it back. Whoa, no friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies of facts. Niggas let us start the beat, don't wanna keep it raps. Yeah, you hit us up and now we owe you something back.
Here you go.
I was young angel, but these niggas turn me evil.
Yeah, okay, I feel you. You got good
Chupi told us on these niggas.
We're about to pack these bags like.
Yeah, tell me. Oh yeah, we taking the whole shit down after this recording.
Why they always
run this on the bigs.
With a meeting. All that linking up, man, I'ma see it when I see it.
You know, niggas was hating on this album for whatever reason.
Bullshit.
Right? You remember when this shit came out? Everybody was listening to it.
Crazy.
On the streets. We were just on the block.
We were in LA. That's what I'm saying. People are going to love Drake no matter what. We were in LA, like, the day this came out, like, all the cars were blasting this shit. The whole city was infused with Drake.
Yeah, man. That's how it is.
Shout out Drake.
I'm gonna run one more. Yeah.
I remember she said, fuck me,
Nah. Let's just get out of here.
Dex. And Chili.
Yeah. Hold on. Back it up a little one more time. Hold on.
Dex. And Chili.
There we go.